Good evening. It's October 6th, 2024. We're critiquing the news. The article on your screen is from the Sunday Mail and it's titled Artful Dodger Crisafulli Not Clear on Nuclear Power Backing. The Sunday Mail has allowed its readers to post questions which it's put to the Labor leader and to the LNP leader, the two leaders of the two halves of the Uni Party. And one chap has said, why are you not open, why are you not open to nuclear power in the future instead of unreliable and expensive solar and wind? Now, Stephen Miles, as you'd expect, basically parroted what Chris Blackout Bowen has been saying, that they're somehow going to achieve 24/7 power with pumped hydro that's going to be cheaper energy, and it's just not. No jurisdiction on Earth has achieved it, not even on a small scale. Even King Island on Bass Strait, which obviously doesn't have pumped hydro but does have wind and solar, still relies on its diesel. There's plenty of wind in Bass Strait, as anyone who's been there can attest. Now, when Crisafulli was asked the same question, he dodged it, and he said, we've put forward our plan and it starts with a maintenance guarantee on our coal-fired power stations. Now, the biggest tell that the ALP and the LNP are one foreign-owned organisation pretending to be two Australian political parties that oppose each other is their illogical, irrational and anti-scientific war on the cheap, reliable and abundant electricity that modern society is built on. Neither will approve the construction of nuclear power plants, which are now very old and well-tested technology, with the first one having come online just after World War II. I mean, goodness, that's well over 70 years ago, and which the International Energy Agency has repeatedly confirmed offer the cheapest and most reliable electricity of any generation type. That's at odds with the GenCost report, which was put together in Australia by activists who had subverted the institution, don't want to name them, and started with false assumptions, which is how they get cheaper electricity from wind and solar. In the real world, it's just not going to happen. So neither branch of the Uni Party will willingly approve new coal-fired generators to replace the ones that were allowed to fall into disrepair because their owners perceived the sovereign risk of government decisions to be too great to warrant their ongoing maintenance, based on the ALP-LNP Uni Party's false belief that carbon dioxide has magical heat-trapping properties that simply don't exist in the real world. Now, without cheap, reliable and abundant electricity and hydrocarbon fuels, this society will rapidly collapse, far more rapidly than most people realise. The biggest risk Australians face is the Labor and Liberal Uni Party and their prescribed programming handed to them by their foreign masters at the United Nations and the World Economic Forum.